Don't want to be a day late and a dollar short, but got to come out and submit my crow for the debacle game, which was the Cowboys and Giants game the other night. Wasn't worried and everything, but was very concerned about that game. First and foremost, to those New York Football Giants fans that came out and did a great job at trash talking this week. Bad Dog had mentioned in my earlier video. Meet the Snickers. Bones. Trayvon, for a newcomer, you did well. You do some good stuff with your editing and everything. There's some of the old heads, like you had mentioned before. Sometimes don't do all that, but you did a good job. Especially looking at Simon's, that was classic. But yeah, we got beat. A second time, swept. And those of you that are in the NFC East, you know what it means to get swept. We've swept a whole season of the NFC East before, and it was fun. It was good, but we've been swept. We are 11 and blue. Now, that being said, getting beyond that, I give y'all your mad props. Your team did a fantastic job. But trust me as I say this, there was good defense on both sides of the ball. Those boys played well. Hell, Eli was trying to give it to us. There's no doubt. He was trying to give it to us. So, Eli is who we thought he was. Rookie Wall, I can't say that. Suspect play calling is what really bothered me. The boy had, I forgot, 7 touches, I believe, in the first half for like 50 yards. But then, he still busted 100 on y'all. He busted 100. But you go away from the meat of what you do. Sure, they brought some blitzes and everything, and Dak was, he had some rough games, but I am in no shape or form saying that, oh my goodness, he had a bad game. He had a bad game. Romo's had bad games. Have you called for his head? Come on, y'all. The Romosexuals, cut it. It is what it is. But I did have to come out and do my crow. And it upset me, especially when them boys were celebrating. Because you got Cop Pizzle up there, talking about MetLife when him and the Bones was driving by. And how did that language around Bones, how did he accept that? I mean, I know that's a scruple about some of those things, but whatever. So, glad y'all enjoyed it. We didn't. I'm sure we did. But got to give it up. Y'all had the better game, So, barring some mistakes, it could have went the other way. It did not. We got beat. We're still 11-2. We're not going to stress it. But moving on, we have Tampa Bay. Again, another defense that flies to the ball. They've been doing very well. Jameis Winston has been coming into his own as of late. So I don't know what we're going to expect to see this Sunday night. Now, the pain train can continue to roll. Got to cut down on the penalties. But a question for all fans. Honestly, here, question for all fans. Is it me, or on every punt and every kickoff, it seems like there's a block in the back, there's holding? Come on. Come on, refs. Can you let these guys play? It's going to be what it's going to be because it's the referee's job, but It's been some horrific calls. Some horrific calls. I don't want to digress. But, yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know it's a couple Bucs fans out here. Used to be way back in the day when there was Stickham. I forgot what this one brother's name was, but it was a couple Bucs fans out there. But I just, hopefully this refocuses us. You know, this ass whooping we got up there in the cold. And we're going to have to talk about that too, because I don't think it was the cold, which eliminated it, but you got to run the ball, you know. But I'm going to be straight up, Des. Don't bitch, moan, and whine about getting the ball or anything, because you not running them routes hard every time, Des. You not running them routes, excuse me. You know, and you caught the ball, you made a football move. Okay? You know you're going to get hit. What do, Des? Throw an arm out there? No, Des. You tuck the ball. You had the first down. Yeah, it was hot and feisty. Not too much. I mean, because, yes, y'all swept this. 1 point game in the first one. Oh, it's real. We are the New York Football Giants. And then a 3 point game this time on a church, whatever he was doing. But, you know, again, got away from what we're doing. You know, Dak, for the past 3 games, under 200 yards passing. You know, I had a guy today tell me that I don't think Romo's ever thrown under 200-yard passing. Okay, whether he did or not. You know, he done had some horrible games too. The kids had a horrible game, you know. But what are we going to do? Come Sunday night, they flexed us. Back in our house. Got to do something. Defense has stepped up. Marinelli's doing what you got to do. Linehan. Play calling. Pitching the ball. Come on, the Giants defense is fast to the ball. Passes, screen passes. You run the ball, you know. 1st and 10, boom, 4 yards. 2nd and 6, boom, 3-4 yards. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. You're running the ball. Do what you do best. Hopefully you can do it against Jameis and the boys. Their defense is going to want to bring it. So we shall see what goes on. Just a quick crow, you know, and slight hate week. It's the Bucs. We'll see what happens. It's back at home. So congratulations again, Giants. We got beat back. Got beat down. Fellas, y'all did some good work. To my TCE brothers, it is what it is. Let's prepare ourselves for the 22nd. If we get there, we do it, you know where we'll all be. So, again, this is Merv. Born you or not, love you. Y'all be blessed. Holla back. Peace.